This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being made possible by Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected. Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics, united community, empowered people, exceptional health. And our community credit union. Our priority is you. Good afternoon and welcome to Highclimber Field on the campus of Shelton High School in Shelton, Washington, as Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, continues broadcasts of 2019 spring sports. Today it's South Sound Conference Baseball with the Shelton Highclimbers hosting the Capital Cougars. I'm Diedrich Allen, and this is the Our Community Credit Union On Deck Show. Yesterday, Capital beat Shelton 3-0 behind the pitching of Kyle Kasperson, who went the distance, holding the Highclimbers to 2 hits, striking out 7 and walking 4. The Cougars managed to get to Shelton pitcher Max Falcon Johnson early and held on for the conference win. Both teams are 2-2 on the young season, with Capital 1-0 in SSC play, the Climbers 0-1. The Cougars have a 2-game win streak over the Highclimbers dating back to last season. Prior to that 8-3 win on April 30th, 2018, Shelton had won the previous 5 meetings. Coming up on the Our Community Credit Union On Deck show, we have lineups, batting order, and the first pitch. It's South Sound Conference Baseball, the Capital Cougars at the Shelton Highclimbers, next on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Since 1941, our community credit union has been focused on our members and helping you achieve your financial goals. At OCCU, we offer personal, mortgage, home equity, and business loans to meet your needs. Our top priority remains the same: providing personal, professional caring service to our members.
Helping people is very gratifying. To be able to say I work at a place that does that every single day, I'm very proud to be a part of that.
Become a member and become part of a growing, diversified family.
When you call OCCU, you get a live person, not a recording. Call representatives like me are truly here for you.
Dedicated to our community, last year OCCU employees volunteered over 1,700 hours to 43 service groups, schools, and community events. For over 20 years, we've been awarded the highest rating from Bauer Financial, the nation's leading bank, rating, and research firm. Come see the difference and give OCCU an opportunity to earn your trust.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
Now, welcome back to Highclimber Field. Oh, we got a little bit of wind coming in. Now we're about ready for some baseball here. The Capital Cougars in the gray, the Shelton Highclimbers will be in the white. It's a home field and time for the national anthem. And while they're doing this national anthem, I'll let you take a look at the starting lineups and the batting order for each team. So stand by here. All right, let's get to those starting lineups. As you can see them right there. Start out with the Capital Cougars, Silas Jensen. Over there in right field, Gabe Taylor. It's going to be shortstop. Kyle Casperson is catcher. Kyle Johnson at third base. Chase Clevenger at second. Grady Lindkugel, center field. Colby Kiro. I'll say his first base, I'm sorry. Carson Kiro, designated hitter, and Evan Connolly, the left fielder. For the Highclimbers, Josh Deemer leads things off. He will be playing in left field. Ty Smotherman at second base. Brendan Ingstrom will be the pitcher. Max Falcon Johnson, the shortstop. Nate Farr will be at first base. Matt Osberg as a catcher. Trey Denning in right field. Austin Ramsfield at third, and Max Johnson in center. So we're about ready to get underway here. Bring my scoreboard back out here. I think. Keep hitting the wrong button. Now let's see who's on the hill for the Highclimbers. Did I mention that? Is Brendan Ingstrom. And for some reason I'm not finding my scoreboard. There it is. Okay. So welcome everybody. Still trying to figure out the differences here in the and everything. We're going to have multiple cameras tonight. This afternoon. We'll give it a try going over at first, over at third. And of course the one that you see behind home plate. So leading things off, Silas Jensen. He was 2 for 4 yesterday. So the first pitch, bunted, pop up, caught. One pitch, one out. Caught by Engstrom. And we have one down already. And that will bring up Gabe Taylor. And Gabe was 0 for 3 yesterday. First pitch to him, strike one. Against person will follow. Strike 2 on the outside corner on that one. Ooh, swing and a miss, and strikeout. Number 1 for Engstrom. Kyle Gasperson, catcher, with 2 down here in the top of the first inning for Capital. Pops one up out of play. Not sure where that one went. It went over our heads. So that's a strike one. That was a ball. 1-1. Got to bring my tent from here on out. Next pitch on the way. Popped up. That's over our head again. So 1-2 the count, 2 down, nobody on for Capital here. Lead things off the South Sound Conference baseball game. Glad to have you all along. Welcome to the broadcast. Swing and a miss, and 1, 2, 3 go the Cougars in the first. We head to the bottom of the first. No score.
Everyone has dreams, but not everyone knows the steps they need to take to get there. At the Community Financial Center, we help members of our community credit union to work toward their dreams. Located inside the Shelton Mountain View branch, the Community Financial Center works with families to help them pursue their short and long-term goals, specializing in comprehensive financial planning, investment advisory services, insurance, and retirement planning. At the Community Financial Center, we work one-on-one with our community credit union members to help them identify their needs and their objectives. Together, we'll develop a set of strategies that seek your success. Isn't it time to set a path to your goals? Set up a free, no-obligation consultation at our community credit union's Community Financial Center. It's your success. We just guide you towards it.
Sick with a cold or flu? Too busy to see a healthcare provider for a minor ailment? Now you can see a healthcare provider by phone or internet from your home or office 24/7. Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics offers a 24/7 service from a qualified medical provider called My Mason Virtual Care. Private and secure, Virtual Care gives you at least 20 minutes of phone or internet visit for only $35, with options for Skype, FaceTime, or video chat. For more information and a complete list of illnesses cared for, go online to mymasonvirtualcare.com.
Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics. Equal opportunity provider. Translation services provided.
And welcome back to Highclimber Field. Heading to the bottom of the first. No score. Leading things off for the Highclimbers, Josh Deemer, left fielder today. He'll be followed by Ty Smotherman and Brendan Engstrom. So the first pitch. Deemer is a strike on the outside corner. So the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 0-2. Let's see. Josh did not bat against Capital yesterday. Well, actually, he did bat. He walked. There you go. Didn't say there. He walked for the Highclimbers yesterday against the Cougars. Next pitch is high ball 1-2. Leadoff batter here for the Highclimbers. That one is in the dirt and a nice stop. My guest person. So 2-2. Next pitch. Popped up, heading to deep right field, and that's out number 1. So 1 down. Brings up Ty Smotherman, second baseman for the Highclimbers. sinker there. There's ball one. 1 ball, no strikes. Smotherman, 0 for 2. He did walk yesterday. A little bit high. Ball 2. 2-0. One out, nobody on for the Highclimbers here. Strike one called. Next pitch. That one's swatted. Is going to drop into left field. Time rounds the corner, holds up there at first base. And that will bring up Brendan Inkstrom. Pitcher for the Climbers. Falcon Johnson's on deck for Shelton. 1 on, 1 out. It's a ground ball. It's going to go be gloved and then dropped, and everybody's safe. Back-to-back hits. Brings up Max Johnson. Had a good game yesterday. Let's see. Falcon was 2 for 3. Runners at first and second. Here's the view from first. Here's the view from third. And here we are behind the plate for the first pitch to Falcon Johnson. Shortstop today for Max. Nate Farr will follow. Assuming it's not a double play with 1 down. Ball's in the dirt, ball 1. That's a strike on the outside corner. 1-1 the count. One count to Falcon. 1 out, 2 on. Runners at first and second. Outside. Throw to second, and Smotherman's back safely. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. So line drive fly ball. It's going to be caught at center field, and that goes 2 out, and everybody holds. First baseman Nate Farr is the batter. With actually running for Ingstrom is Jonker. He's over at first. And at second is Ty Smotherman. Two down here. First pitch, swing and foul off. Again, a little. Don't know what I can do about that wind right into the microphone. Turn it down. So the next, the 0-1 pitch. 2 out and 2 on for the Highclimbers. Low. Ball 1-1. Another foul. So 1-2 now the count. Zach Junker over first. Ty Smotherman at second. And the batter for the Highclimbers is Nate Farr. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 down. Next pitch. Ball. Throw to second. Smotherman is sliding back safely. So that was 2 balls, 2 strikes. This pitch popped up. And a play. Still 2-2. Two down, 2 on. Outside. No, I have 3 balls. Must be a light out on the scoreboard out there. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, full count. 2 down, 2 on for the Highclimbers here. Bottom of the first inning. No score. Nate Farr is the batter. Swing and a miss, and that will end the inning. So the Climbers get a couple of hits on a couple of errors, but leave 2. We head to the second, no score.
If you love them enough to relearn math so you can teach them math, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat to make sure they're correctly buckled in the back seat.
Hey sports fans, do you want to know when and where your favorite teams in the South Sound Conference are playing, who won the game last night, and what the current standings are? Well, it's easy to find out on sscathletics.org. The information is entered by athletic directors and coaches, so you know it's accurate and up to date, making sscathletics.org the place to view official schedules, scores, standings, photos for all the schools and all the sports in the South Sound Conference. Check out sscathletics.org, the official website of the South Sound Conference.
And we're back here at Highclimber Ball Field. No score, top of the second inning. Kyle Johnson, Chase Clevenger, and Grady Lindkugel due up. So Johnson will lead things off. Now that one off. St. Johnson, let's see, he was 1 for 3 yesterday and an RBI. Swing and a miss. Second pitch. 0-2. Next pitch. Popped up. Out of play. Still 0-2. There's a swing and a miss. Strikeout number 3. And the first out of the inning. John, let's see here. Where is he? There he is. 1 for 2. Scored a run yesterday. Takes ball 1. High and outside, ball 2, 2, and 0. Next pitch. Popped up. And that's a home run. So 1 out, 1 in, and that'll bring up Grady Lane to Kugel. Swing and miss there. That one's going to go, and fair ball right on the third base line in the outfield. Speeding his way to second, Glenn Gould with a 1 out, 1 in double. So that brings up Colby Kiro. First baseman for the Cougars today. Let's see, he scored a run and bat 2, so I imagine he walked because I don't see anything else. Although the scorer for the Highclimbers did tell me he missed a whole inning yesterday, so maybe that's the reason. But it's 1 on, 1 out for the Cougars here. Top of the second inning, 1-0. 1 in, I should say, as well. That one's fouled off. We got Chase Clevenger out at second base for the Cougars with a 1 in and 1 out, 1 on. It's popped off. 0-2. Another foul off the screen to head overhead. 0-2. Again, 1 down, 1 on, and 1 in for Capital here. Next pitch, the runner goes. Oh, I got him at third, and I did not get into the right. That's 2 down now. Still 0-2 to Kiro. Carson Kiro is on deck. Colby Kiro is at bat. There's 2 down now. And there's, wait a minute. Oh, I'm sorry. This is, I'm way behind here. This is 1 strike. There we go. So Carson Kier was at bat. Catching up here. That's 1 foul. I'm sorry, I'm also behind on the count, so it's 0-2. To Carson Kiro, runner at third. Let me get to the right camera here. There we go. A little grounder foul. For now, it's going to stay fair. And the runner scores. So 2 in now. No, not 2 in. I'm sorry. Is it going to rule that foul? There's ball 1. So nobody scored. Good grief. Ball 2. 2-2. Outside, ball 3, 3-2. 2 down, 1 in. And 1 on. Runners over at third. That's Len Kugel. And that's strike 3 called. And that is the 4th strikeout for Engstrom. So we head to the bottom of the 2nd as the Cougars get 1. A couple of hits, and they lead 1-0.
Hey, you.
Yeah, you. Getting that college education? What are you gonna do? Graduate and take some office job? Be like everybody else?
Or will you dare do something different?
Like, be a teacher. You could be my teacher. You got the skills.
The smarts?
Yes, you. You could be the teacher I never forget.
That'd be cool.
Does that corporate job even have recess? What are you gonna make of yourself?
What are you gonna make of me?
There's so many great things about life in Mason County, and Hood Canal Communications is proud to be one more. Headquartered in Union, we offer the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power all those Wi-Fi devices around your home, HCC has the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, call or visit hcc.net to learn more. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
Now we head to the bottom of the 2nd. Cougars get 1. Now it's the left 1, that's right, on base. And it's time for the Highclimbers in the 2nd. They lead things off with Matt Osberg, the catcher, followed by Denning and Austin Ramsfield. First pitch. Ball strike one. Inside. Next pitch. High outside ball, 1-1-1. Pop one up. It's out of play. 1-2 now the count. Ball 2-2-2. The ball in the dirt. Ball 3-3 and 2. Next pitch. And that's ball number 4. So Osberg leads off with a walk. That'll bring up Trey Denning. And then they'll get a pinch runner. It's going to be Blaine Van Ogden. We're at first. So nobody out and one on for the High Climbers here in the second, trailing 1-0. Pitch outside. Ball 1. Ball 2 there in the dirt. Runner holds. Little conference at the mound. I didn't mention that Zach Burke is on the mound for the Cougars. Next pitch. There's strike on the outside corner. 2-1. Runner at first. Nobody out here for the High Climbers. High outside ball 3-1. Throw over to first. And Blaine is back safely. It's 3 balls, 1 strike, pitch to the plate. It's in the dirt and another walk. So back-to-back walks given up by Brooke. So runners at second and first. That brings up Austin Ramsfield, third baseman. Let's see. Ramsfield 0 for 1 yesterday. On deck is Max Johnson. First pitch to Ramsfield. Strike right down the middle of the plate. 0-1. Next pitch, swing and a miss. 0-2. So we get runners on first and second. Denning and Van Ogden. And Ramsfield will step off. Next pitch, ooh, high. Inside, 1 and 2. Coach Jason Lyons had a conversation with the umpire out there in infield, just inside second base. To the left of second base, just on the grass. So you got 1 ball, 2 strikes to Ramsfield, nobody out, 2 on. Pitch to the plate. Oop, he'll swing at that one and knock that one foul. The 1 and 2. Next pitch. Inside ball, 2 and 2 now the count. Runners at first and second for the Highclimbers, nobody out. Lane been knocked in over at second. Trey Denning at first. Batter is Austin Ramsfield. Inside, ball 3, the count is now full. First two batters in this inning by Burke walked to get the Highclimbers with 2 men on. Next pitch, it's in the dirt and the bases are now loaded. As you have Ramsfield there at second, Van Ogden at third, and Denning at second. And that brings up Max Johnson playing in left field. So the bases are now loaded for the Highclimbers. Ramsfield at first, Denning at second, Van Ogden at third, and the batter is going to be Max Johnson, as there's a conference at the mound here, trying to encourage Burke. Capital with a 1-run lead. They did that in the last half inning on a solo home run by Chase Clevenger. The 1 out, by the way. But there's nobody down and the bases are loaded for Max Johnson. Max walked in the last game yesterday. Pitch high, ball 1. Ball 2. 2-0. Looks like Burke's curveball is kind of being affected by a little bit of a breeze. Not very heavy of a breeze, but it seems to be hooking outside rather than hooking down. Top of the order is on deck with Josh Niemer for the Highclimbers. Johnson shows bunt, pulls it back. Stick strike 1. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 2 and 2 the count. Johnson reached for that one and goes down for the first out of the inning. And the second strikeout by Burke. Both bases are still loaded. Brings up the top of the order, Josh Deemer. Popped out in the first inning. His first at bat. First pitch. High outside, ball one. Next pitch. Low inside. Ball two. 2-0. Oh, actually, that was a strike. Pardon me. Right at the knees, I guess. So 1-1 is the count. Deemer pops that one up. Out of play. So 1-2. Ty Smotherman is on deck. The batter right now, the base is loaded with one down, is Josh Deemer for the Highclimbers. Pitch to plate. Check swing. Not a ball. 2-2 now the count. Outside ball, 3-2. Count is full. Again, the bases are loaded for the Highclimbers. One down and a full count to Deemer. And it's ball four, and that'll walk in a run. So that ties the ball game up at one apiece. One out, and the bases are still loaded. I think we'll have a pitching change here. And the new pitcher, number 3, is Chase Clevenger. So we'll take a timeout while he takes his warm-ups. We'll be back. Bases still loaded, 1 in and 1 out for the Cougars.
A healthcare provider is just a phone call or website visit away. Thanks to a new service from Mason General Hospital and family of clinics called My Mason Virtual Care. Now you can talk with a board-certified healthcare provider from your home or office 24/7 for many common ailments, such as flu, pink eye, cold, or rash. Virtual care is private and secure, and a fee of only $35 for a 20-minute visit lets you avoid long wait times and limits your risk of exposure to others. No appointment needed. For more information and a complete list of illnesses cared for, go online to mymasonvirtualcare.com.
Mason General Hospital and family of clinics. Equal opportunity provider. Translation services provided.
Most party fouls are pretty dumb. But if you decide to drink and drive underage, you could lose your license and your freedom. Underage drinking and driving. The ultimate party foul.
It's the new pitcher for the Capital Cougars. Chase Clevenger. Well, let's see here. He will face Ty Smotherman. He inherits. The base is loaded. 1 out and 1 in. As Smotherman had a base hit in the first inning. Takes ball 1. First pitch. Next pitch, ground ball. Gets through the hole at between third and second into right field. 1 run will score. And tie with an RBI. See Denny. Hold on a second here. Backwards here. Osberg scored. Denning scored. And the bases remained loaded. And that'll bring up Engstrom. Brendan Engstrom. Got a base hit. That was a ball, so it stays there. 1-0. 1 out. 2 in for the Highclimbers here. It was low. Ball 2. 2-0. That one fouled off. 2-1. So 2 runs are in, 1 out, and the bases are still loaded. And the count is 2 balls, 1 strike. Inside, ball 3. 3-1. You get Engstrom had a base hit. Strike 2. 3-2, count is full. Next pitch. Swung on. That one dropped in for a base hit. 1 run will score. Here comes Deemer, 42. Running to third now and heading for home. And they got Smotherman trying to make it in. But they did get 2 more runs. And that's 2 out. And Engstrom. Triple. 2 RBI. Bats in 2 runs, and they cut Smotherman. So 2 down and 1 on. Runners over at third base, and it's Zach Jonker. And that'll bring up Max Falcon Johnson. Takes ball 1. 1-0. Falcon popped out in the first inning. High, ball 2. 2-0. Next pitch. Three balls, no strikes now. Strike 1. Max thought it was a ball 4. On deck should Falcon reach is Nate Farr. 3 balls, 1 strike. Strike 2, that's full count again. Ground ball is going to be gloved by third baseman. Throw to first. In time, and that ends the inning, but the damage has been done. Climbers get a couple of hits, 4 runs, leave 1. We head to the third. It's now 4-1. Shelton on top.
Frustrated by rising cable prices? You're not the only one. As your local cable TV provider, we work hard to give you the channels you want to watch the local news, enjoy family night, and cheer on your favorite sports team. We also fight to keep your rates fair, but at the negotiating table, large corporate broadcasters demand higher fees for their programming. As TV viewership goes down, broadcast rates continue to go up. It's not fair. None of us should cover their losses. Visit keeptheconnections.com for more information on how we're working for you.
Everyone has dreams, but not everyone knows the steps they need to take to get there. At the Community Financial Center, we help members of our community credit union to work toward their dreams. Located inside the Shelton Mountain View branch, the Community Financial Center works with families to help them pursue their short and long-term goals, specializing in comprehensive financial planning, investment advisory services, insurance, and retirement planning. At the Community Financial Center, we work one-on-one with our community credit union members to help them identify their needs and their objectives. Together, we'll develop a set of strategies that seek your success. Isn't it time to set a path to your goals? Set up a free, no-obligation consultation at our Community Credit Union's Community Financial Center. It's your success. We just guide you towards it.
We head to the top of the third inning. 4-1 is the score. Leading things off for the Cougars here, Evan Conley. Left fielder. His first at bat today. First pitch to him, swing and a miss, strike one. Oh for 1 yesterday against the Highclimbers. In the win. Pop that one up. Gonna go left field on the run into foul territory, and strike number 2. Top of the order on deck. So that was Jensen. Flat out in the first. Connolly, this is his first at bat. There's an 0-2 count. Bounce that one to third. Throw over to far at second in time to get the out number 1. So 1 down. For the Cougars here. So that was Jensen, as mentioned, popped out in the first inning. First pitch, ooh, inside. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 away. Next pitch, swing, that one's in the dirt. Comes all the way to the back, stop here. Oops, that's supposed to be 1, not 3. There we go. 1-1 is the count. 1 down, nobody on. Next pitch. Ooh. Swing and a miss there. 1-2 now the count. Next pitch. Grounder straight up the middle, slow roller. Gonna be gloved by Falcon. Throw to first, not in time, and the runner is safe. On the third hit given up by Engstrom. And that'll bring up Gabe Taylor. Shortstop. Struck out in the first inning. Throw over to first. And Jensen's back safely. Not even enough time to change cameras there. Next pitch, a pitch to the plate. That's inside and high. Ball 1, 1-0. Pitch to plate, runner goes, throw to second. Nope, it's dropped out there, and Jensen safe at second. It's runner at second, one down. Let's move ball 2. Yep, 2-0. To Taylor. Pitch to plate, swing and miss. 2-1 now the count. 1 out and 1 on. Runner is at second. And it's Jensen. Batter's Gabe Taylor. For the Cougars, they're trailing 4-1. Near the top of the third. Joe's bunt pops one. Gonna be gloved, bobbled. No throw to first, and runners are now safe at the corners. And that'll bring up Kyle Casperson. Struck out in the first inning. Runners at the corners. Pitch timeout call just before the pitch was released. Strike call at the knees. 0-1. Runners hold. So the 0-1 pitch. Outside. Ball 1, 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, runners at the corners. Taylor at first, Jensen at the third. Popped one up. It's high and shallow. It's going to be Max Johnson grabbing that one in the outfield, out from his shortstop position to record the out. 2 down and the runners hold. So that brings up Kyle Johnson. Struck out in the second inning to lead things off. First pitch. A little high. Ball 1. That one's a line drive. It's going to go to the fence as it's out of here. Nope, it's off the fence. 1 run will score. Another run will come in, and it's a double. And that will bring up Chase Cleveringa. Hit a home run in the second inning. It's 2 down and 2 in for the Cougars here. They trail by 1 now. First pitch. Ball 1. Outside, just at the outside corner. Strike one. 1-1 now. Strike 2. So 2 out, 2 in, 1 on for the Cougars here. Top of the third. Ingstrom looks at second. Goes the plate. The timeout. So Johnson has to head back to up, out of play. Count still 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 on, 2 out, and 2 in for the Cougars here in the top of the third inning. Ingstrom with the pitch. Pull that outside, ball 2, 2-2. Should Clevin ring jack. Reach. Lining Kugel would be up. Ooh, foul. Get that one off. Nope, that just knocked my camera down. Alright. See if we can fix that. Pop that one up. And that'll end the inning. So that ends the inning, but they got Cougars get 2, leave 1. And they now trail by 1. We head to the third. 4-3.
Sick with a cold or flu? Too busy to see a healthcare provider for a minor ailment? Now you can see a healthcare provider by phone or internet from your home or office 24/7. Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics offers a 24/7 service from a qualified medical provider called My Mason Virtual Care. Private and secure, Virtual Care gives you at least 20 minutes of phone or internet visit for only $35, with options for Skype, FaceTime, or video chat. For more information and a complete list of illnesses cared for, go online to mymasonvirtualcare.com.
Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics. Equal opportunity provider. Translation services provided.
Hey sports fans, do you want to know when and where your favorite teams in the South Sound Conference are playing, who won the game last night, and what the current standings are? Well, it's easy to find out on sscathletics.org. The information is entered by athletic directors and coaches, so you know it's accurate and up to date, making sscathletics.org the place to view official schedules, scores, standings, photos for all the schools, and all the sports in the South Sound Conference. Check out sscathletics.org, the official website of the South Sound Conference.
So leading things off here for the Highclimbers in the fourth, Nate Farr. Takes ball 1. And unfortunately can't see third base anymore on my camera. We'll get that back. And he'll pop 1. It's going to drop foul. It's 1-1. far, struck out in the first inning. This is his second at bat. Osberg is on deck. Takes ball 2. 2-1. Foul that one off. 2-2. Ball outside, ball 3, 3-2. Oops, swing and miss, and far is the first out of the inning for the Highclimbers. Brings up Matt Osberg. He walked in the second and scored a run. One low and outside, ball 1. Oh, grounds that one. Gloves it, throws it to first. Just in time to get Osberg. It's 2 down. And that will bring up Trey Denning. Fouled out first pitch off. Let's see here. Denning walked in the second inning and scored a run. Part of the 4-run second for the Highclimbers. Little help from pitching staff. 4 walks in that inning. Ooh, swing and a miss, strike 2. Ball 1, 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that'll end the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Highclimbers in the third. We head to the fourth. 4-3, Shelton on top.
I admit, I did try another TV provider. It sounded like a great deal, but I quickly realized it wasn't. When I read the fine print, I was locked into a long-term contract with a huge cancellation fee. So I came back to HCC. They're more reliable, the service is local, and I save, bundling internet and phone with them too. And I'm a lot happier now.
Great service from a local company. Stay with HCC.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included in Hood Canal Communications TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Hood Canal Communications online to learn more.
Radio line, Google leads things off for the Cougars here in the 4th inning. And a double in the second. Engstrom still on the mound for the Highclimbers. First pitch high, ball 1. Next pitch, let's pop Popped up, out of play. 1-1. It's a ground ball, gets by the diving Falcon Johnson into center field. I'm going to hold up at first base there. And it's the leadoff single. And that brings up Colby Kiro. Struck out in the second. Runner at first. Nobody out for the Cougars here in the 4th inning, trailing by 1. Kiro shows bunt. Pitch. All 1. There's a line drive that's going to drop in for another base hit. Making his way to third, diving in safely. So we have runners at the corners. So back-to-back hits. And heading to the mound is Coach Winans. Talk things over. Brendan Ingstrom. Conference at the mound between Ingstrom, Osberg, and Winans. So runners at the corners, nobody out here. 1 run the lead for the Highclimbers. And that'll be the end of that. So Ingstrom will stay in. So nobody out here, and 2 on. Batter is Carson Kiro. Designated hitter struck out in the second. That is my crowd mic there. It's getting the wind. Pitch, swing, and a miss. Rick Wan. Caden Matthews will be the courtesy runner for Carson Kiro. Or Colby Kiro, excuse me. So they still got runners on the corners, nobody's out. Well, 1 is the count. And Carson Kiro is the batter. It's not my crown mic. I'll have to do some switching on my headset. Anyways, you get a runner at first, runner at third, nobody out. For the Capital Cougars. Next pitch. Ball. So 1-1 is the count, I'm assuming. So 2-1.
1, 2, 4, pitch your game. Let's go.
So pop fly hitting to center field. Gonna be caught there, but tagging and coming in to score to tie the ball game. is Vancouver. So 1 away and 1 in for the Cougars here in the 4th. And that'll bring up Evan Conley. Ground out in the 3rd. Got a runner at first, 1 in. Pop flies, that playable. Nope, it's not. So strike 1 there, really high strike 1. So 1 out, 1 in, and 1 on for the Cougars here in the 4th inning. Tie ball game now. 4-4 in the 4th. Engstrom to the plate. Swing, check swing. Strike 2 called, however. 0-2. Outside, ball 1, 1, and 1. Sorry, 1 and 2. Yeah, 1 and 2. Yeah, that's right. Throw over to first. That one got away. And making his way to second. A wild pitch. It's Colby Kiro. So runners now at second with 1 down and 1 in for the Cougars. Engstrom throw to the plate. Hit the outside corner, ball 2, 2 and 2. Inside ball 3, 3 and 2. Full count. Foul off. Engstrom will step off. Kiro back to second, so Colby Kiro's on second base. 1 run is in, 1 out. The batter again is Evan Conley. He'll knock one, that one's going foul. So the count remains full.
Trust it. Trust it. Let's go.
So 1 down and a full count. 1 on and 1 in for Capital. And it's a walk. This is the first walk given up by Engstrom here so far today. Struck out 5. Brings up top of the order. Silas Jensen. Right fielder, he had a base hit in the 3rd, scored a run, flat out in the 1st. Shows bunt, takes strike 1. Runner goes. Throw to third. Not in time, so runner stays at third. Sorry, the camera's a little slow. So 1-1 is now the count. Ball to 2-1. So runners at second and third now for the Cougars. Swing and miss. Strick 2-2-2.
Find the barrel here, Si. Let's go, buddy. Hey, get him long. Let's go. See it, Silas. You got it, bud.
Next pitch, outside. Ball 3, full count. Full count pitch. Nope, strike 3 called there. And that makes 2 down. And Gabe Taylor is the batter. The base hit, scored a run in the third inning, struck out in the first. So 2 outs, 2 on runners at second and third time all game. 1 run is in here in the 4th inning for the Cougars. That one's going to drop in for a base hit. 1 more run will score. Call it 2. And Capital takes the lead. That'll bring up Kyle Kepperson. Oh, there's Miss Heiler. I think that'll do it for Engstrom here. As Austin Ramsfield's going to come in and pitch. So while the pitching change is made, we'll take a timeout and be right back. 2 runs, actually 3 runs in so far in the 4th. Only 2 down.
Since 1941, our community credit union has been focused on our members and helping you achieve your financial goals. At OCCU, we offer personal, mortgage, home equity, and business loans to meet your needs. Our top priority remains the same, providing personal, professional caring service to our members.
Helping people is very gratifying. To be able to say I work at a place that does that every single day, I'm very proud to be a part of that.
Become a member and become part of a growing, diversified family.
When you call OCCU, you get a live person, not a recording. Call representatives like me are truly here for you.
Dedicated to our community, last year OCCU employees volunteered over 1,700 hours to 43 service groups, schools, and community events. For over 20 years, we've been awarded the highest rating from Bauer Financial, the nation's leading bank, rating, and research firm. Come see the difference and give OCCU an opportunity to earn your trust.
So the Capital Cougars get 3 runs here so far in the 4th inning, and they take the lead back. They lead 6-4. 2 out now. New pitcher for the Highclimbers is Austin Ramsfield. Engstrom, I think, is going out to center field. And who is at first, or actually third, is now Smotherman. Who knows where? So moving things around. Let's see here. Second base. Oh. Engstrom's over at second base now. So Kyle Casperson will face Austin Ramsfield here in the fourth inning. 2 down and 1 on. With 3 runs in the inning. Strike 1. Denise. Struck out in the first and he popped out in the third. Out or inside, ball 1, 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 out, 1 on, 3 in for the Cougars.
Good patience. That way, Kyle. Stop, please. Hey, get yours here, Kyle. Let's go. Find yours, Kyle. Look for yours, bud.
Pitch was ball 2, 2-1. Swing and a miss, throw to second. Nope, they safe there. And Taylor's over at second. So 2 balls, 2 strikes to Casperson. Runner now over at second is Gabe Taylor. Osbrick's going to head out to Ramsfield. Chat about the situation. So Lennon Kugel led the inning off with a single. Kobe Kiro followed. Carson Kiro had a sac fly that scored 1 run. Evan Conley walked. South Jensen struck out, and then Gabe Taylor hit a 2-run double. There's a dribbler. It's going to be gloved. Throw to first. Yep, and that's out number 3. So the damage was done. The Cougars get 3, leave 1, and they now lead 6-4.
Hey sports fans, do you want to know when and where your favorite teams in the Olympic League are playing? Who won the game last night? And what the current standings are? Well, it's easy to find out on olympicleague.com. The information is entered by athletic directors and coaches, so you know it's accurate and up to date, making olympicleague.com the place to view official schedules, scores, standings, photos for all the schools and all the sports in the Olympic League. Check out olympicleague.com, the official website of the Olympic League.
That's my neighbor Joe. Hey, Joe.
Hey, John.
Joe's about to make a big mistake. Hey, Joe, think it might be a good idea to call 811 to have the utilities marked before you start digging?
I'm not digging very deep. It's no big deal.
No big deal.
Dad, the TV's out. Internet too.
Remember, safe digging always starts with a free call to 811. Oh, what a knucklehead.
Bottom of the 4th inning. Due up for the Highclimbers, Austin Ramsfield, Max Johnson, and top of the order, Josh Deemer. So Ramsfield digs in. He'll dribble one out there. Picked up, throw to first. In time to get 1. So 1 down, 1 pitch, 1 down. Brings up Max Johnson. Max Johnson. Let's see here. He struck out in the second inning. Nope, actually it's not. It is Adams Goldsby. So 1 out. Nobody on for the Highclimbers, and Goldsby's the batter. First pitch is strike 1. Inside ball, strike 2. Oop. Goldsby reached for that one, and that's strikeout number 4 for Clipping John. And that's out number 2. So 2 down and top of the order. Josh Green, Deemer. Deemer walked in the second, popped out in the first. Strike 1. Strike 2, same spot as the last one. 0-2 to Deemer. And 1, 2, 3, go. The Highclimbers in the 4th. We head to the 5th inning. Cougars up 6-4.
Since 1941, our community credit union has been focused on our members and helping you achieve your financial goals. At OCCU, we offer personal, mortgage, home equity, and business loans to meet your needs. Our top priority remains the same, providing personal, professional caring service to our members.
Helping people is very gratifying. To be able to say I work at a place that does that every single day, I'm very proud to be a part of that.
Become a member and become part of a growing, diversified family.
When you call OCCU, you get a live person, not a recording. Call representatives like me are truly here for you.
Dedicated to our community, last year OCCU employees volunteered over 1,700 hours to 43 service groups, schools, and community events. For over 20 years, we've been awarded the highest rating from Bauer Financial, the nation's leading bank, rating, and research firm. Come see the difference and give OCCU an opportunity to earn your trust.
Top of the 5th inning. Highclimbers still have Austin Ramsfield on the mound. He will face Kyle Johnson, Chase Clevenger, and Grady Langkool. Johnson had a 2 RBI double in the 3rd inning. Struck out in the 2nd. So let me see what we got. Smotherman over at 3rd base. Max Johnson still at short. Engstrom's at 2nd and Farr's at 1st. Ramsfield is the pitcher. Catcher is Osberg. Outfield remains the same. Let's see. That's Deemer in left. Denning in right. And actually, I think it's Goldsby out in center. First pitch, however, to Johnson is ball 1. As the pump on the pool behind us gets turns on. Pitch popped up. And Denny's going to grab that one. 1 away. So 1 down for the Cougars here. That brings up Clipping guy. Had a home run in the second, popped down in the third. First pitch in the fifth with 1 down from Ramsfield. Shows bunt. Nope, just lost one of my cameras. That's interesting. I lost my first base camera. Okay. That was ball 1, by the way. There's a fly ball's going to drop into center field. Chases it rounding first, heading to second, throw to second. Not in time, so 1 out double. Let's see here. My battery must have died on that camera out there. So we're without a first base camera at the moment. So 1 out and 1 on for the Cougars here in the 5th inning. And Grady Weinkugel is the batter. And a base hit in the 4th, double in the 3rd, and scored a run. Takes ball 1. Strike 1, 1-1. Weinkugel takes time. 1 out, 1 on, runner at second base for the Cougars. Strike 2 call there. 1-2. Kobe Kiro is on deck for Capital. Ground ball is going to get by 1. Throw to first. In time to get the out. But on the play, Clevenger makes it to 3rd. So that is 2 down. And runner at 3rd for Kobe Kiro. And a single scored a run in the 4th, struck out in the 2nd. Runner at 3rd base. And 2 down for the Cougars here in the 5th. Leading by 2. First pitch is ball 1. Outside ball 2. 2-0. Oops, swing and miss on that one. 2-1. Outside, ball 3, 3-1 is the count. Got a runner at 3rd. It's Chase Cleverina. 2 down. And strike 2 called at the knees, a full count. Whacks one into left field and on the run, grabbing that one for the out. Is actually, who is that out there? It's a fly out, and that ends the inning. So the Cougars leave one way to the bottom of the 5th. Still 6-4.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor. So at the bottom of the 5th inning, leading things off is Ty Sutherman. Had an RBI single in the 2nd and had a base hit in the 1st. Takes ball 1. Interesting that I lost one camera, and for a moment I had lost another camera. A strike, that was a strike. All right, strike 1, 1 ball, 1 strike. Leadoff batter for the Highclimbers here. And Ty will chopper over the head of the first baseman. Ty's making his way around to second, slides in. And Ty Sutherman will make it to second on the air. I wish I could have showed you that, but I don't have a camera over there anymore. And that will bring up this Engstrom. It is Engstrom. Have a 2 RBI triple in the 2nd inning and a base hit in the 1st. So nobody out and 1 on for the Highclimbers here in the 5th. Smotherman's over at the 2nd base. First pitch to the plate, ball 1. Upfield ground 1. Angel grounded out to first, but on the play, moves Smotherman over to 3rd. And that'll bring up Falcon Johnson, Max Falcon Johnson. Max ground out in the 2nd, flied out in the 1st, takes strike 1. High ball 1, 1-1.
Chase.
Fouled that one off. But I dropped down my camera again. It did. Okay. 1-2. Interesting, when I did softball, it only moved a little bit. And here, I'm just not able to keep the camera on. Nope, can't see first base. And if I can chop one foul.
Keep pounding, Chase. Had a kid.
And Falco will hit one to center field. It's going to drop it and run to the near the wall. Going to get him. They caught Max out there at second. Trying to get it, stretch it to second, but a run does score.
Keep pounding, Chase.
It's a 1-1 game. Brings up Nate Farr. And he'll take first pitch. High, shallow fly ball that's going to drop in for a base hit. Farr rounds first, holds up there, and goes back to first. So 2 down, 1 on, 1 in for the Highclimbers here in the 5th inning. Matt Osberg is the batter.
Hey, you got 2, nothing hurt. Hey, get a ground ball, you all right?
Ground out in the 3rd, walked in the 2nd, scored a run in the 2nd as well. First pitch to Osberg is a ball. So runner at first. It's a pretty pitch. All it was ball 2. 2-0 to Osberg. Next pitch inside. That's strike 1. 2-1.
Hey, making plays. Let's go. Got it, Chase.
Just a bit low ball. 3. 3-1 is the count. 2 down, 1 in, and 1 on for the Highclimbers here in the 5th inning. The ground ball is going to go. Ooh. There's one and wanted a fair ball. Call that one foul. Full count to Osberg. Reach for that one. Knock that one foul, though. So full count remains. 2 down, 1 on, and 1 in for the Highclimbers here in the 5th. Throw over to first. Farr's back safely. Throw again over to first. Another chopper foul. Runner goes, pitch inside, ball 4. So there's a 2-out walk. Base runners at first and second, and Trey Denning is the batter. Still 2 down. Well, Denning struck out in the third, walked and scored a run in the second. Should Denning reach Austin Ramsfield? Due up. He's on deck, I should say. Conference at the mound. Runners at first and second for the Highclimbers. So Nate Farr's at second. Matt Osberg is at the first. And again, the batter is Trey Denning. First pitch to him. Strike 1 call. They have a courtesy runner actually for Osberg, and that is Van Ogden. Outside, ball 1, 1-1. Next pitch. Outside corner. Strike 2. 1-2. Outside ball 2, 2-2. So the count is now full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 on, 1 in for the Highclimbers here in the 5th. Hope they're going to have a run down here. And nope, they're going to get Van Ogden caught stealing. And that'll end the inning. The Highclimbers leave 1. They get 1. 1 hit. Now trail by 1. We head to the 6th. Capital leading by 1.
Everyone has dreams, but not everyone knows the steps they need to take to get there. At the Community Financial Center, we help members of our community credit union to work toward their dreams. Located inside the Shelton Mountain View branch, the Community Financial Center works with families to help them pursue their short and long-term goals, specializing in comprehensive financial planning, investment advisory services, insurance, and retirement planning. At the Community Financial Center, we work one-on-one with our community credit union members to help them identify their needs and their objectives. Together, we'll develop a set of strategies that seek your success. Isn't it time to set a path to your goals? Set up a free, no-obligation consultation at our Community Credit Union's Community Financial Center. It's your success. We just guide you towards it.
Sick with a cold or flu? Too busy to see a healthcare provider for a minor ailment? Now you can see a healthcare provider by phone or internet from your home or office 24/7. Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics offers a 24/7 service from a qualified medical provider called My Mason Virtual Care. Private and secure, Virtual Care gives you at least 20 minutes of phone or internet visit for only $35, with options for Skype, FaceTime, or video chat. For more information and a complete list of illnesses cared for, go online to mymasonvirtualcare.com.
Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics. Equal opportunity provider. Translation services provided.
So do pitcher for the Highclimbers. Max Johnson on the mound. Now let's see here. He will face Carson Kiro, Evan Conley, and Silas Jensen if the order stays the same. For the Cougars, they have a 1-run lead. Highclimbers got one back in their half of the 5th inning. So Carson Kiro had an RBI fly, sacrifice fly, 4th inning, struck out in the 2nd. Lead things off here in the 6th inning. First pitch from Max Johnson is ball 1. Ooh, wild pitch by Johnson, way out of the grasp of Osberg. 2-0. That did affect my camera lineup. See if we can fix it after this batter. It's strike 1. 2-1. To Carson Kiro. Next pitch, inside. Ball 3, 3-1. And there is a leadoff walk. Evan Conley is the batter now. He walked in the 4th, ground out in the 3rd. See if I can get my camera a little bit more in line. And it's hit by pitch.
Check it out, Bev.
So 2 on and nobody out for the Cougars in top of the order. Silas Jensen struck out in the 4th, had a base hit and scored a run in the 3rd and flied out in the 1st. I'll see if we can get our camera fixed here. Maybe. Maybe not. No, that's not going to help. There's a dribbler. It's going to be a bunt. It's going to be picked up and thrown over to first. They got him at first. But the other runners move up 1. Having trouble with my cameras. So 2 down, 1 down. Yeah, 1 down. Okay. Gabe Taylor's the batter. Shows bunt, bunts that one up. Johnson will get it, shuffle to home, and beating the throw and scoring is Carson Kiro. They have 1. That makes it 7-5. There's a fly ball. It's going to go deep. Denny will get under it, grab it for out number 2. The runner comes in and scores. So add another one in. Oh, it's 2 down. So back-to-back RBIs for the Cougars. That'll bring up Kyle Johnson. Runner goes, throw to second, little offline, and runner's safe. So Gabe Taylor's over safe at second. And that was a ball, wasn't it? Another ground ball gets through the gap into left field, rounding third and heading home. Add another one on. 9-5. So 2 outs and 3 runs are in. Does now 9-5, 2 down, and runners on first, right? Yeah. That's a ball 1. Ground ball right to first, gets by first baseman, but covering the play is Johnson. That'll end the inning, but the damage has been done. The Cougars send 3 across the home plate on 3 hits, leave 1, and extend their lead. They now lead 9-5.
If you love them enough to relearn math so you can teach them math, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're correctly buckled in the back seat.
Hey sports fans, do you want to know when and where your favorite teams in the South Sound Conference are playing, who won the game last night, and what the current standings are? Well, it's easy to find out on sscathletics.org. The information is entered by athletic directors and coaches, so you know it's accurate and up to date, making sscathletics.org the place to view official schedules, scores, standings, photos for all the schools and all the sports in the South Sound Conference. Check out sscathletics.org, the official website of the South Sound Conference.
So leading things off for the Highclimbers here in their half of the 6th inning is Trey Tinning. He walked in the 5th, ground out in the 3rd, walked in the 2nd, and first pitch he'll knock one fly ball into center field, taking a few steps, like 5 to his right, grabbing it to center field and fielding, and that is 1 away on 1 pitch. So that'll bring up Austin Ramsfield, and Max Johnson will follow. Austin ground out in the 4th, walked in the 2nd. Strike 1. And second pitch is in dirt on 1-1-1. Gonna work on. There's a fly ball to center field, and center fielder runs over to his left this time, takes a couple of steps, and that's out number 2. And that'll bring up Max Johnson. He struck, actually, he struck out in the second inning. On deck, should Max reach, will be the top of the order, Josh Steamer. Nope, swing and a miss for Max. First pitch. Next pitch is outside, 1-1, 1-1. Oop, hot fly. And nope, they dropped that one. In foul territory, 1 and 2 is now the count. So 2 down, nobody on for the Highclimbers here in the 6th inning. Max Johnson is the batter, and he has a 1-2 strike count. Pitch outside, ball 2, 2-2. And a swing and a miss, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Highclimbers. Head to the 7th. Capital up 4 runs, 9-5.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Getting that college education, what are you gonna do? Graduate and take some office job? Be like everybody else?
Or will you dare do something different?
Like, be a teacher. You could be my teacher. You got the skills. The smarts.
Yes, you.
You could be the teacher I never forget.
That'd be cool.
Does that corporate job even have recess? What are you gonna make of yourself?
What are you gonna make of me?
There's so many great things about life in Mason County, and Hood Canal Communications is proud to be one more. Headquartered in Union, we offer the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power all those Wi-Fi devices around your home, HCC has the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, call or visit hcc.net to learn more. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
So head to the top of the 7th. Capital Cougars up to 9-5. And due up here is Grady Langkugel, Kobe Kiro, and Carson Kiro. If the order stays the same for the Cougars, that 4-point cushion, love to add on. You've got Max Falcon Johnson over at first, Ramsfield at third. I'm trying. Let's see here. Smotherman is at short, and Ingstrom is at second. Infield, of course, the pitcher still Max Johnson, and the catcher is still Matthew Osberg. Leadoff batter. Oh wow! That one's going back to the fence, and there's another home run. First pitch, one more run, and it's a 10-5. So Grady Langkugel hits a home run. Let's see, where is it on my? It's not even on here. So to go to the home run box. So second batter up is Colby Kiro. First pitch to him. Strike one. Ooh, swing and a miss. Strike two. So one run is in here, nobody out for the Cougars in the top of the 7th inning. Got an insurance run. Next pitch. Oop. Throw to first, and that'll get the out. So that's out number 1 for the Cougars here in the 7th inning. Now bring up Carson Kiro. Walked in the 4th, scored a run. Had a sacrifice fly in the 4th. And struck out in the 2nd. First pitch to him in the dirt. Ball 1. Next pitch, ground ball, gloved by Ramsfield. Throw to first, and that's ground out at number 2. And that'll bring up Evan Conley. Hit by a pitch in the 6th inning, walked and scored a run in the 4th, ground out in the 3rd. So 2 down, 1 in for the Cougars here in the 7th. They lead 10-5. First pitch to Conley outside. Ball 1, 1-0. Next pitch. There's a fly ball. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Conley rounds first, holds up there for the second. We'll stop him there, and that is the second hit in the inning. And that'll bring up the top of the order of Silas Jensen. A ground out in the 6th, struck out in the 4th, and a base hit in the 3rd, flat out in the 1st. So 2 outs, 1 in, 1 on for the Cougars here in the top of the 7th inning, leading 10-5. Max Johnson on the mound for Shelton. Looks over first, throws to the plate. Strike 1. There's a foul off, strike 2. No, 2. Outside, ball 1, 1 and 2. Next pitch, outside, ball 2, 2 and 2. Fly out, play. Still 2 and 2. So Grady Kugel led this inning off with a home run. Kobe Kuro, ground out. Actually, he was out by dropped the 3rd pitch, another foul off by Silas Jensen. Carson Kuro grounded out and a base hit by Evan Conley, and that's where we sit right at the moment. With 1 in, 2 out, 1 on. And the batter is Silas Jensen with a 2-2 count. Runner goes, swing outside, throw down to second. That's not going to be in time. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. Runner over at second is Evan Conley. 1 in for the Cougars. Silas Jensen, the batter. Pitch to the plate, swing, and that is strike out in the inning. So the Cougars get 1, leave 1, had 2 hits, but they extend their lead. They now lead 10-5. Last chance for the Highclimbers coming up in the 7th. We'll be right back.
A healthcare provider is just a phone call or website visit away, thanks to a new service from Mason General Hospital and family of clinics called My Mason Virtual Care. Now you can talk with a board-certified healthcare provider from your home or office 24/7 for many common ailments, such as flu, pink eye, cold, or rash. Virtual care is private and secure, and a fee of only $35 for a 20-minute visit lets you avoid long wait times and limits your risk of exposure to others. No appointment needed. For more information and a complete list of illnesses cared for, go online to mymasonvirtualcare.com.
Mason General Hospital and family of clinics. Equal opportunity provider. Translation services provided.
Highclimbers down to their last 3 outs. And leading things off for Shelton in this inning is Josh Teamer. He'll be followed by Ty Smotherman and Brennan Ingstrom. Josh struck out in the 4th, walked in the 2nd, flying out in the 1st. He'll lead things off for Shelton here in 7th inning. Clevenger still, on the mound still. First pitch, ball 1. Strike 1 on that one. So 1-1. Ground ball back to the pitcher, throw over to first. And that is out number 1. So 1 down. It's on the wrong page. So Ty Smotherman is the batter. He had a base hit, scored a run in the 5th, had an RBI single in the 2nd, and that time couldn't beat out the throw. So it's out number 2. I'll bring up Brendan Ingstrom. Brendan ground out in the 5th, had a triple, a 2 RBI triple in the 2nd, had a base hit in the 1st. Takes ball 1. The fly ball, that one's gonna go out to the right field. Second baseman will glove it, and that will end the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Highclimbers in their half of the 7th, and that is the ball game as Capital sweeps Shelton 10-5 in their 2-game series for the season. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with the totals here. Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Most party fouls are pretty dumb. But if you decide to drink and drive underage, you could lose your license and your freedom. Underage drinking and driving. The ultimate party foul.
Frustrated by rising cable prices? You're not the only one. As your local cable TV provider, we work hard to give you the channels you want to watch the local news, enjoy family night, and cheer on your favorite sports team. We also fight to keep your rates fair, but at the negotiating table, large corporate broadcasters demand higher fees for their programming. As TV viewership goes down, broadcast rates continue to go up. It's not fair. None of us should cover their losses. Visit KeepTheConnections.com for more information on how we're working for you.
Everyone has dreams, but not everyone knows the steps they need to take to get there. At the Community Financial Center, we help members of our community credit union to work toward their dreams. Located inside the Shelton Mountain View branch, the Community Financial Center works with families to help them pursue their short and long-term goals. specializing in comprehensive financial planning, investment advisory services, insurance, and retirement planning. At the Community Financial Center, we work one-on-one with our community credit union members to help them identify their needs and their objectives. Together, we'll develop a set of strategies that seek your success. Isn't it time to set a path to your goals? Set up a free, no-obligation consultation at our Community Credit Union's Community Financial Center. It's your success. We just guide you towards it.
Sick with a cold or flu? Too busy to see a healthcare provider for a minor ailment? Now you can see a healthcare provider by phone or internet from your home or office 24/7. Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics offers a 24/7 service from a qualified medical provider called My Mason Virtual Care. Private and secure, Virtual Care gives you at least 20 minutes of phone or internet visit for only $35, with options for Skype, FaceTime, or video chat. For more information and a complete list of illnesses cared for, go online to mymasonvirtualcare.com.
Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics. Equal opportunity provider. Translation services provided.
That's a final here at Highclimber Field. Capital Cougars knock off the Shelton Highclimbers. The South Sound Conference baseball 10-5. Still totaling up my score sheet. I'll give you what I have unofficially. I'll give you for Capital. Let's see here. Home runs for Chase Cleverinja. He went 2 for 4 with 3 RBI. I'm sorry. He went 2 for 4 with 1 RBI, a double. Grady Lindekugel. He was 3 for 4 with a solo home run and scored 2 runs. Colby Kiro, 1 for 4, scored a run. Carson Kiro, 1 for 4, scored a run. Evan Conley, 1 for 2, actually, scored a run. And yeah. We will take another timeout. We'll be back with the totals for Shelton here. As a final, Capital 10, Shelton 5. We'll be right back.
Hey sports fans, do you want to know when and where your favorite teams in the South Sound Conference are playing, who won the game last night, and what the current standings are? Well, it's easy to find out on sscathletics.org. The information is entered by athletic directors and coaches, so you know it's accurate and up to date, making sscathletics.org the place to view official schedules, scores, standings, photos for all the schools and all the sports in the South Sound Conference. Check out sscathletics.org, the official website of the South Sound Conference.
I admit, I did try another TV provider. It sounded like a great deal, but I quickly realized it wasn't. When I read the fine print, I was locked into a long-term contract with a huge cancellation fee. So I came back to HCC. They're more reliable, the service is local, and I save, bundling internet and phone with them too. And I'm a lot happier now.
Great service from a local company. Stay with HCC.
And we're back here at Highclimber Field. 10-5, the final score. The totals for the Highclimbers. Let's see here. Josh Deemer, 1 for 4. Ty Smotherman, he was 3 for 4 with a run scored and an RBI. Brendan Ingstrom went 2 for 3. Batted in 2 runs, had a triple. Max Falcon Johnson, well, he had a sac fly for an RBI. Nate Farr was 1 for 3. Oh, yeah, 1 for 3. Matt Osberg, 2 for 3. Scored a run. Trey Denning, didn't actually reach. We got on base on a walk. In his first at bat, scored a run. Didn't miss that in my notes. Let's see here. Austin Ramsfield, 1 for 3. Max Johnson, 2 at bats. Struck out both times. And Adam Goldsby was 0 for 1 as well. on the mound. Let's see here for the Highclimbers. He's going to charge the loss to Brennan Ingstrom. Unofficially, I have him for 6 runs and 7 hits. Struck out 6, though. Ramsfield worked a inning in the 3rd, and Max Johnson closed it out, but didn't quite get the save for the Cougars. Burke started, and Clevenger is going to get the save. Actually, he's going to get the win. He struck out 4, and let's see, I think he only got a couple of runs charged to him. I didn't have to check the official box score for that, but the final there is Cougars take 2. Let's see here. Throw that over there, sorry. Take 2. Took the one yesterday, sweep the Highclimbers here in the 2-game series. And they improved to 3-2 on the season, 2-0 in the South Sound Conference. I'm trying to get to the right source here. That's what I want to do. And let's take a look here. Next up for Shelton, they have a non-conference game against Brewster, weather permitting, here on Friday. Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, will broadcast the game between the Bears and the Highclimbers. First pitch Friday is 4 o'clock. Capital, by the way, has a non-conference game against Tumwater on Friday at home. So encourage everybody to come out to both the games, whichever you want to root for. Our next broadcast, as mentioned, is Friday. A baseball game between Shelton and Brewster. First pitch for the non-conference game, again, is 4 p.m. And that will do it for us at Highclimber Field. Final again, Capital 10, Shelton 5. We'll talk to you on Friday. This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, has been made possible by our Community Credit Union. Our priority is you. Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics. United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health. And Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.